Little Pilgrim's Big Journey, Part 2, Chapter 3. As the children left, Goodwill warned them, "Be sure you don't eat from any trees along the path. Wait until you get to Interpreter's house. He'll feed you true food." Along the road, the children saw fruit trees, which made them very hungry. They saw one especially large tree, dark and twisted, with golden apples hanging over the path. Mercy asked, "How could such beautiful apples come from such an ugly tree?" "They can't," said Jude. "A bad tree cannot produce good fruit. Goodwill warned us. This tree was planted here by servants of Beelzebub to try and trick little pilgrims." The other children kept walking, but Eli stopped. The golden apples sparkled in the sunlight. Eli thought, "How could such beautiful apples harm me? The king will understand if I take just one little bite." The fruit tasted sweet as honey. "I was right," Eli thought. "This is the best fruit I've ever tasted." But the sweetness lasted only for a moment. Soon it became terribly bitter in Eli's stomach. Mercy looked back and saw Eli on the ground. "Oh, Eli, what have you done?" The children ran back to help him. "The fruit looked so good," said Eli. "I couldn't resist." Jude shouted, "What were you thinking? Goodwill told us not to eat anything." But Mercy said, "Quick, Jude, run and tell Goodwill what happened. Maybe he has a remedy." Goodwill rushed to help and knelt beside Eli. "I have medicine here that came at great cost to the king." Goodwill put some medicine in a spoon and said, "This medicine is called Truth. It will taste bitter, but you must take it." Eli nearly spat out the medicine. "It tastes awful." "That's only because you ate the golden apple," said Goodwill. "The truth tastes bitter to those who've believed lies." Goodwill gave him another medicine. "This one is called Grace," he said. "Take it and eat. It will turn the bitter to sweet." After Eli recovered, Jude was upset with him. Jude told Eli, "You keep slowing us down. Now we may not reach Interpreter's house before dark. Do you even want to get to the Celestial City?" "Don't be so hard on him, Jude," Mercy said. "He's young. He needs our help." Eli started crying. "I'm sorry, Jude. Be patient with me." But Jude was still angry. He said, "I don't have time to help little babies. I'll continue by myself." He rushed on ahead of the other children. Jude saw Interpreter's house in the distance. As he got closer, a horse carriage pulled up beside him. Inside were two older children named Discontent and Impatience. They asked him, "Where are you going? Are you in a hurry?" "I'm going to the Celestial City," Jude said, "but it's taking so long." "I bet those little children have been holding you back," said Discontent. "It'll take you forever to get there, especially if you follow the king's path." Then Impatience said, "And don't go to Interpreter's house. He'll make you listen to boring lessons. Hop in our carriage. We know a shortcut." When the other children caught up, Jude told them, "I'm going ahead in this carriage. These two know a better way to get there." "But there are no shortcuts to the king's city," said Christiana. "The king will direct our path. Don't trust in your own understanding." Jude wouldn't listen. He stepped into the carriage. "I'll see you at the king's city, if you ever get there." When Jude entered the carriage, Discontent and Impatience locked the door behind him. He was trapped. They rode off with Jude. "Tricked you," they said. "We're not going to the king's city. We're taking you to Beelzebub's castle to work as his slave." "Help!" Jude cried out. "Help! Please, someone save me!" He tried to escape from the carriage, but there was no way out. Jude sobbed and whispered a prayer. "If you can hear me, gracious king, please help me." Just then he saw a horse and rider coming speedily behind him. It was Help! Help rushed toward the carriage. "Stop in the name of the king," he called out. But they wouldn't stop. With a large lasso, Help caught Discontent and Impatience and forced them to stop. Help unlocked the door and freed Jude. He told Jude, "You were so focused on Eli's mistake that you forgot all about yourself. Always remember, the one who thinks he's standing tall will always have the biggest fall." "Will the king ever forgive me?" Jude asked. "The king is patient with his pilgrims," Help said. "So you must be patient with Eli's mistakes. You're the older brother. You must help the other children and bear their burdens." The four little pilgrims continued their journey together. Jude placed his arm on Eli's shoulder, and they walked quietly to Interpreter's house. When they arrived, Interpreter called out, "Welcome, beloved children!" Christiana said to him, "We're young, and we know so little. Could you please teach us?" Interpreter told them, "The king has promised, if you seek after knowledge like a hidden treasure, you will find it."